alone. Look up that in the Hebrew. Yeah, right. Let's see what it says. Badad is the Hebrew, badad, which means isolation, withdrawal, separation, an isolated city. And down here, let's see what it says down here. Solitarily alone. Yep, solitarily alone.
That's a prophecy. So don't jump, Gomez Adams, don't be jumping up talking about, oh, well, that's talking about back then. That's a future prophecy, fool. All right, go ahead.
Revelation 11:1. And there was given me a reed like unto a rod. And the angel stood saying, Rise and measure the temple of the Most High, and the altar, and them that worship therein. But the court which is without the temple, leave out and measure it not. For it is given unto the Gentiles, and the holy city shall they tread under foot 42 months.
Right now, I have a diagram of the temple, and you know you actually had an outer temple, then you had the inner temple. Well, the physical temple, back 2,000 years ago, you have the physical temple where you had an outer court, and the Gentiles couldn't come into the inner court. Well, you got a spiritual temple, and the Gentiles can't come into the inner court of that spiritual temple. That's why when we go out there and speak, Esau could be in the crowd, but they're in the outer temple. They can't come in the camp and hold posts and read and speak. All they could do is learn about their downfall, man. You know? You know, we were cutting this one Edomite. We were cutting this one, I'll go ahead and get that. We were cutting this one Edomite so bad that later that night he was trying to get hit by a car.
Yeah, he was trying to commit suicide off the sidewalk. You know, trying to get the buses and taxis to hit him. You know, because he came to the camp. You know, he had a little liquor on his breath. But then after the Lord got finished whipping his ass with the scriptures, he left. And then maybe about 3 hours later, he came back and he was staggering down the street like a drunken bum. And then he was trying to jump in front of traffic, but the traffic was just missing him, and he could barely walk across the street. You know, because he thought he could come against the Lord's men, but he found out that he was found out to be wrong. Then there was a Moabite that was on a bike that came up there. He thought he was so intelligent. You know, he looked like an Edomite, but he said his father was a Moabite. He looked, you know, intelligent. He sounded like he was so-called learned, and he got sent down the street with his tail between his legs.
Yeah, you got to take that when he's speaking about you. Put that up, you know. Okay, where are we right now?
I just finished reading Revelation 11 chapter.
Okay, now let's go from there to Matthew's 19.
I got a little bit more.
All right, go ahead.
Deuteronomy 33 and 28. Israel then shall dwell in safety alone. The fountain of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine. Also his heaven shall drop down dew. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help, and who is thy sword of thy excellency, and thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places.
Yeah, because Esau is in the land of Israel. He's all around the world. So where Esau is, his high places, he's going to be destroyed, and we're going to walk on his high places. So we're going to be ruling. So you know what this idiot said about the Lord ain't going to have humans running the kingdom? He's out of his damn mind, man. Now let's go to here. I've got some more cuts, man. Revelation 20 and verse 4.
Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image.
I'm sorry, read that again.
I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua.
That was the apostles back there 2,000 years ago. It said they're going to be sitting on thrones. Who sits on thrones? People that put forth judgment. Read again.
It says, and I saw thrones with an S, and they sat upon them,
So it ain't talking about just Yahweh Shai. It's talking about more than one man. Go ahead.
It says, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned, with Yahweh Shai 1,000 years.
It says they lived and reigned with Yahweh Shai for 1,000 years. All right? Yep.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahweh Shai said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, you also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
Yeah, you had a precept box? All right, bring it on out.
Yeah, this is the book of Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish, yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Okay. You got anything, or you got something else? All right, go ahead.
Psalms chapter 122 and 5. For there are set thrones of judgment, the thrones of the house of David.
Now let's go back to this article. Read on.
It says, notice too, unlike all the deeply flawed, humanly devised and operated empires before it, God's empire is not left to human beings to govern. This final empire is divinely governed, which means that in every way its quality, its leadership, its laws and culture and conduct of its citizens is far superior to every human kingdom that came before it. You can learn more about the kingdom by requesting a free copy of The Wonderful World Tomorrow, what it will be like. Finally, notice when this heavenly kingdom will be established on earth, Daniel says that in the days of these kings, or at the time of their feet of iron and miry clay, God will establish his fifth and final world ruling empire. Talk about an inspiring message of clarity and hope. Keep watching Europe, and as you do, always remember, the more Europe takes on the futures of clay and iron, the closer we are to the establishment of God's kingdom on earth.
Like he really thinks, like he's looking for. Give me Amos 5 and 18.
Right.
That's what these Edomites have in their mind. That's what their plan is. Their plan is that they're going to be in the kingdom of heaven. They're going to be on top of Jake all over again. That Caesar Borgia is supposed to be Christ sitting on the throne, and the Most High is going to look like the guy in one of the Star Trek movies where Captain Kirk met the Most High and cursed his ass out. You Edomites are a bunch of goddamn clowns, man. And now, now when they showed Captain Kirk actually met the Most High, they showed you that the Most High had white hair, but it wasn't woolly. And he cursed out Captain Kirk, cursed out the Most High. And then the Most High supposedly threw lightning bolts at him, and this guy was dodging the damn lightning bolts, man. You Edomites are a bunch, in the fullness of his sufficiency. That's mockery, man. Mockery is when you put up images of, matter of fact, give me Galatians 6 and 7, and look up the word mock and go to the key word. Then go to Job 20, and I believe that's the 22nd verse. Because the mockery is talking about the very day that you set up the images to um,